Hey everybody, Jay from Bullshit Corner. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we are going to replace the wheel cylinders on my 2003 Jeep TJ that has drum brakes. Wheel cylinders will only be found on drum brakes, and this job can go really easy or go really bad, depending if your bolts that are holding the wheel cylinders into place are rusted and going to snap off, or if you go to remove the brake line, it snaps off. So always spray it with something like PB Blast or something. Let it sit for a bit before you attempt to do this job. In this video, I have the axle out and the brake shoes off because I'm rebuilding the whole rear end. In your case, you only have to remove the springs and then spread the drum brakes apart a little bit that you can get the wheel cylinders in and out. Anyways, let's quit fucking around and let's get to work. Here's the new wheel cylinder all ready to install. If you want, you can paint it. I'm not going to bother. So now, let's attempt to remove the old one and see if she's going to come out. Alright, now comes the fun part. First thing we want to do to remove the wheel cylinder is we want to crack the bolts that hold it in. We don't want to pull them out just yet. We just want to see if they're going to break free. I tell you right now, I need a bigger socket wrench. Bigger's not necessarily always better, but I get more leverage. There we go. I cracked that one loose. That one came loose too. Next thing, before we even attempt to do this, is make sure our brake line can bust free. A flared wrench works perfect for this. You want to be careful because of your line right here. So I'm going to try to hold that down while I loosen this off. And yes, brake fluid is going to come out and you're going to have to bleed your brakes afterwards. But don't worry, let's just rip this line off. Depends how long your Jeep's been sitting. This is either going to come off or these are going to break off. Okay, that's pulled out, and we're leaking brake fluid, so we gotta move fast. Let's pull these bolts out. Should've just pulled right off. Anyways, the rubber mallet did the trick. Now we can put the new one in. And these are very small bolts, so you don't want to go retard tight, just snug. Snug enough that it stops. Don't force it past that. Alright, let's get this brake line back in there. Perfect, we're in. That's it, we're done. After you're done replacing your wheel cylinders, always make sure to bleed your brakes. And if you don't have somebody there to help you, you can always gravity bleed them. It takes a little while, but you'll get it done. Anyways, I'm going to end my video at that. It's fucking beer time. Wheel cylinders are in. Remember to bleed your brakes afterwards. And make sure your brakes work. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel to see this Jeep TJ getting built.